Your muscles and protein, the diet connection, what we eat each day plays a significant role in how our body functions. Consume too much sugar and our body must release insulin into the bloodstream in order to return blood sugar levels to their normal limits. When we consume carbohydrates, our body digests this fuel and breaks it down into energy so that we can perform our daily tasks or use it during exercise. There is always a cause and an effect. If your body is out of balance because of improper diet, it could result in some serious, and at times painful, consequences. One such consequence of an improper diet can be muscle cramping. This article will help to explain the function of muscle, explain the role that protein plays, discuss some problems and finish off with how your diet is vital for proper function. How your muscles work. The human body contains 3 types of muscle. First, you have cardiac muscle, which is found only within your heart. This type of muscle must be strong so that it can withstand the pressure produced to pump blood to the body. Second, you have smooth muscle. This type is found within the lining of your organs, which are regulated through your central nervous system. The type of muscle that pops into mind when you mention the term is skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle covers your bones and is controlled voluntarily by you. Skeletal muscle is important because it offers protection as well as gives you mobility and the ability to perform various tasks. Skeletal muscle is made up of numerous bundles, that's what gives it strength. Skeletal muscle has the capability to grow and develop through strength training and recovery. When you lift weights or perform any kind of strength training, you are damaging your muscles on a microscopic level. The strain that you put on the muscles causes them to tear and produce a byproduct called lactic acid. The muscle starts to grow and rebuild during rest. In order for muscles to be repaired, you must have quality protein available to rebuild the tears. Quality protein sources should be animal products or a protein supplement, either a powder or liquid protein shot. Protein powders are readily available to modern consumers. Their main audience is athletes and bodybuilders looking to add lean muscle mass. However, the general population can benefit from consuming protein powders as well. There are many types of protein powder. However, the most common one is made from whey protein. Whey protein, which comes from cow's milk, is an excellent source of protein that can be synthesized quite easily by the human body. Liquid protein shots, like the ones made by Protica, offer quality protein like the powders do. However, these give the user a greater freedom as they come ready to consume. You can get 25 grams of protein from each shot that can be consumed up to 3 times per day. You do not have to worry about raising your blood pressure, cholesterol levels and triglyceride levels either when you consume this product. Protein shots can be used by anyone and everyone for muscle development and as part of a well-balanced diet. Too much protein isn't a good thing. There are some diets that advocate consuming large quantities of protein and fats in order to lose weight. These diets can wreak havoc on the system, though. Your muscles need carbohydrates to function properly. So what happens to your body when you consume too much protein? If you have too much protein, the body doesn't get the vitamins and minerals that it needs to function. The side effects that you may end up seeing could include fatigue, low blood pressure, constipation, diarrhea, thinning hair, dry skin and muscle cramps. Muscle cramps can be quite a painful occurrence that one does not have to suffer through. If you consume a diet that is within your required protein limits, you will be less susceptible to encounter those muscle cramps. So what are muscle cramps? The short and simple definition of a muscle cramp, according to MedicineNet, is an involuntarily and forcibly contracted muscle that does not relax. So a spasm is when your muscles contract without you doing it. When the spasm does not relax and just stays contracted, then you have a muscle cramp. Muscle cramps can be quite painful and come on at any time of the day or night. Your diet is the most important factor. Your diet is something that you have ultimate control over. Each day you must decide what or what not to consume and the things that you choose play a big part in the processes of your body. Choose too much of something, say protein, and you can suffer ill effects on a chemical level. For example, you can raise your blood cholesterol levels and your blood pressure and could end up causing premature death. On the other hand, if you do not consume a sufficient amount of protein, then you could do yourself harm as well. The key to getting the right amount of macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates and fats, is by sticking to the guidelines set by the scientists who have spent so much time studying the effects of nutrition on the body. We know that the average human needs to consume 10 to 30% of their calories from protein. The sources that you choose are just as important as the levels you consume. When you are planning out your meals, you need to make sure that you pick protein sources that are low in certain areas, such as saturated fats. We have seen how the muscles function and the importance of protein for their upkeep. In order to function on the best possible level, we must maintain the right balance. Our organs, muscles included, are pretty resilient to a point, but if you continue to eat poorly, you will end up doing damage and may not realize the full effect until it is too late.